Namaste yogis, welcome to day 5. We will be tapping into our first chakra that starts to get into more of those spiritual chakras. It's our 5th, which is our throat. So in Sanskrit it is Vishuddha, and it is located right here in your neck, your throat, your thorax, right in this space. The color that coincides with the throat chakra is blue. The element is space. The bija mantra is hum. And some qualities that are recognized within this energy channel is that ability to express yourself sincerely and authentically and with compassion. It's that space of connection, communication. It's that space where we realize your sense of purpose. It's about expressing yourself, expressing your truth, your purpose, your creativity. It is also known to allow you to connect to spirit. So I hope you enjoy today's yoga practice, and we will begin in a comfortable seat here. Starting to just ground into the space here. Place your palms wherever they naturally want to fall today. Maybe they're on your knees. Maybe they're resting more passive within your lap. But wherever your hands naturally fall, let's begin to really take this journey within as you start to close your eyes, soften your facial muscles, and connect so deeply to this moment. And the best way to find that connection to this moment is to find that reconnection to your breath. This amazing, beautiful life force. This breath that sustains our being each and every single day. And since we are tapping into the throat chakra today, that space where you can really feel your breath, I want you to always have that awareness into your breathing today, more so than usual. And let's just give a little check-in, a little self-inventory. Notice how you're showing up today. Notice where you're at. And since this is the form of communication, perhaps you start to think of the way that you communicated throughout your day today. Could you have done anything differently? Could you have communicated a bit more mindfully? Could you have communicated out of more love and compassion? Please don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. But just simply notice what words came out of your mouth today. What have you been vibrating in this universe with your voice? We'll take a few more moments here. Maybe already you start to visualize that blue light just swirling around your throat, your neck. And let's start to deepen the awareness of our breathing. We're going to start with that Ujjayi breath, that deep breath in and out through your nose. So deep breaths in through your nose. Deep breaths out through your nose. And although you feel that exhalation coming through your nose, you're more so feeling it moving through the back of your throat. It's like an audible, oceanic sound. So continue to breathe into this space. Feel that vibration in your throat chakra, that Vishuddha. And we're going to get deeper into our breath here. We're going to take a breath that may make you feel super silly, but it's super beneficial to kind of clear those passages in your throat and just allow for that space to, again, express yourself in a kind and mindful and sustainable way. So, lion's breath. I'll show you how it's done if you want to see how to do it before we begin together. So, you take a big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, you stick your tongue out and you roar like a lion with your breath. All right, let's be silly together. Big breath in, breathing through your nose. Stick out your tongue. We got 4 more. Breathe it in. Let it out. 3 more. Twice more. Last one. And it's pretty powerful, so let's connect back to natural breath here as we just observe and feel. And maybe that throat space, your neck, starts to feel a bit more open, a bit more lubricated. And those open mouth exhales was just an opportunity to let any of those negative words that you may have said about yourself or somebody else or something, it was a great way to release that. Let's drop your palms on top of your knees, your thighs, draw your chin to your chest. As you inhale, take your right ear to your right shoulder. As you exhale, chin back to chest. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. And just take that with breath. Working side to side, drawing these half moon shapes. And now let's start to create big circles over in one direction, whatever direction you want to start with. Gazing towards the ceiling, really open your throat space. Take it all the way around. And if you're feeling anything funky today, anything that's feeling heavy, any kinks in your neck, just maybe some tension that you are withholding and storing, so feel free to just pause and send that loving breath to your space, to that space. Next time your chin meets your chest, we'll circle in the other direction. And next time your right ear comes towards your right shoulder, we're going to pause. Take your right hand, grab a hold of the side of your head, give it a gentle tug towards your shoulder. Left arm can reach out to the side as you reach to your yoga mat here, breathing into the right side of your neck. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Come back through center, reground your palms, take your left ear to left shoulder. Grab a hold of your head, just a gentle love tug, fingertips down. Breathing into the side of your neck here, making that space for that air to flow through, that spaciousness. To open up through that throat chakra, that energy channel that withholds that expression, that connection, that communication. We'll inhale back through center. We're going to be seated for a little bit longer, so if you do need to kind of balance and switch the crossing of your legs, you are welcome to. Hands to your knees. As you inhale, let's lean forward. Gaze out in front of you. Heart and throat is open. As you exhale, push your thighs away, chin to chest and round. Inhale, lift your heart space. Relax your shoulders, gaze up. And exhale, round. Go ahead and take this at your pace with your breath, your seated cat-cow. Good, let's take one more in each direction. And you're back to center. We'll meet in our tabletop here, coming onto all fours. And we're gonna work through our cat-cows a little bit differently. We usually like to flow through it, right, with breath, but we are going to kind of hold for a few deep breaths in each pose. So let's start off by taking that cow pose. Beautiful throat opening pose. So gaze up, belly down. Breathe deep into this space. Let's hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the earth away, chin to chest, gaze to navel. You're in your cow position. Really exaggerate it here. Again, holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Let's take that cow pose. Hold here. Close your eyes. Feel that openness. And let's round cat pose. Let's take your hands, walk them to your knees. Take a really exaggerated cat, chin to chest. We'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. And let's take your hands back to your low back here. You can kind of just have your fingertips spreading to the side, elbows hugging in. Take just a little back bend here. So fully supported. Soften your shoulders. Just be easeful, nothing extreme. Close your eyes, relax your head, breathing through your throat. Send that loving awareness into that space. 2 more breaths. Maybe you back bend a little bit more. Good. Take it back through center. Let's ground your palms. We're going to swing your right leg around into the front. We're going to get into our warrior 1 pose. So tuck your left toes, ground your back foot to a 45. Stance is a bit shorter here. Front heel to back arch or back heel alignment. Let's come up slow by taking your hands to your hips. Right knee is right above your ankle here. Back foot is completely grounded. Your hips do need to be square to the front of your space, which they love to naturally open, so feel free to take your hands and physically pull them to the front. If you're feeling stable and rooted and connected, reach to the sky. Maybe your gaze comes up. Open up your throat. That intention, that awareness is in that space. We have 3 more breaths. Good, let's drop it down. Pivot onto your left toes, drop your left knee, swing your right leg around. Let's reset with those cat-cows, but this time moving at a faster pace with breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. We'll come back to center. Take that on the other side. Swing your leg around to the front. Back heel lifts, or back knee lifts. Right foot to a 45, heel to heel. Let's again start. Hands at your hips. Physically square your hips. Once you're stable, left knee to a 90. Back heel grounded. Let's reach to the sky. Grounding through your feet, yet opening through your heart and throat. We got 2 more breaths. Good, this time let's take your fingertips down. We're gonna step to the top of your space here. Bend into your knees. Come onto your sitting bones. We'll drop it down to our seat here. Ground through your feet. Take your hands back behind you so your fingertips are facing to the front of your space. We're going to ease into some reverse tabletops here. So as you inhale, push through your feet, your palms. Lift your hips to the sky. And maybe you start with chin to chest. Maybe you're nice and low. That's okay too. As you exhale, we're going to lower down. Let's keep it going, starting to find bigger expressions with every inhale. Lift your heart. Maybe neck rolls back. Exhale, take it down. Let's take 4 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Last one. This time we're going to hold that high, push through your palms, opening through your heart space, through your throat. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Bring your gaze upward. We'll start to roll onto your back body nice and slow. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, a tight hug. Thanking your body for that movement, that breath, that cultivation and strength. Before we settle into our final meditation, let's take a bit more movement as you ground your feet. Let's take your hands out to the sides here, but keep your palms flipped up. As you inhale, push into the back of your hands, lift your hips to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Twice more. Inhale, bridge pose. Exhale to lower. Last one, we're going to hold that high here. Soften your shoulders, opening through your throat space, your heart. Pushing through the back of your hands, your feet. Let's just breathe into that space of expansion. 3 more breaths. Last 2. Last one. Good. We'll lower with control. And we're going to come into our final Shavasana here. I want you to take up just a whole lot of space on your yoga mat. Allow that throat to just be wide open towards the universe. Palms are flipped up. Close your eyes. Start to tune inward and take that journey into the self. Before we settle in these final moments of peace and ease, we'll come to some throat chakra affirmations that you can repeat internally or aloud. I speak my truth. I speak kindness to myself and to others. I speak clearly. I express my love and goodness each time I speak. Let's start to settle into this moment. Close your eyes, breathing that beautiful bright blue light in your throat as you enjoy your final meditation.